Do you guys smell that? I don't know. It just smells like a bunch of cap to me. This may have been the most blood-boiling production that I have seen in a very long time. I think the last one may have been Judas and the Black Messiah, which, whew, yeah. Anyway, so Netflix just came out with this documentary called The Crash. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard about it. If you haven't, it's about this couple named MacKenzie and Dominic, right? They have an extremely toxic relationship. So toxic to where MacKenzie allegedly, intentionally, drives her car into a manufacturing building at almost 100 miles per hour, killing her boyfriend Dominic and his best friend Davion. In this documentary, there are interviews from everybody, including MacKenzie herself. It's a very good show, but as I'm watching, I couldn't help but to notice people's reactions, body language, responses, and in today's episode, we are about to dissect every single bit of it, including some things that weren't mentioned in the documentary. Welcome to the Red Lip Lab. But take your shoes off first, please. Thank you. So I want to give a disclaimer that some of the things I'm about to say are specifically my opinion and mine only, okay? All right. Leading up to this accident, MacKenzie, in my opinion, is just a young, reckless teenager who is used to being the center of everyone's world, okay? Her parents' world, Dom's world. I believe that she's spoiled, entitled, and I do believe that she is emotionally reactive, especially when she does not get her way. If you don't believe me, think about the time where Dom locked her out of the house. Dom is telling her, look girl, I can't be entertaining you and your shenanigans right now. I gotta get to a dinner with my grandparents. MacKenzie tells him that he won't be going anywhere until he unlocks his door. Then she plays that little I'ma count to 10 game. You know, the one that your mama used to play with you, except for you had until the count of 3 before there was a whole lot of BTA? Yeah, that one. Anyway, she tells him that when she gets to 10, he's gonna open that door and stop hiding behind it like a little. By that time, Dom's mom is calling, but MacKenzie tells him that if he hangs up that phone, they're done and she's leaving. Dom tells her that with the way that she's acting, she won't be getting in that house. And she says okay, because she gonna break into it. During the time of her interview, the interviewer asked her if she had ever experienced some uncontrollable rage when arguing with Dom. And she says no, that she just got really sad because Dom didn't know how to communicate. But if y'all just remember the incident where Dom locked her out of the house and the way that she was acting, okay. But if that doesn't count, remember when Dom's friend came to investigators telling them about that incident that happened at the carnival? The one where MacKenzie supposedly got angry at Dom because he was on the phone and wouldn't get on the ride with her at that moment. Now somehow, some way, when they get off the ride, whenever, MacKenzie had kicked Dom away from his friends. And according to Dom's friend, they go to this candy shop and MacKenzie tells Dom to either buy her something or shut the up. Again, that sadness that she claimed to have had, was it anywhere in the room with them? Or now, one thing that wasn't mentioned in this documentary was a statement from Dom's mom. According to court documents, Dom's mom said that once MacKenzie moved in with Dom, she started to become a whole lot more possessive. And before the funeral, MacKenzie texts Dom's brother asking him to take pictures from Dom's room and give them to her so she can put them in Dom's casket and he can be with her forever. Sentimental? Yes. Kinda OD? Also yes. Now I gotta get on MacKenzie's parents' heads, especially her mama, because she is part of the problem. In the documentary, MacKenzie's dad admits to not being the perfect parent. But before he can even finish his sentence, her mom butts in saying, but nobody is. Right after that, her dad says that he's made some mistakes with his kids, but it's light. Then the mom butts in again, saying, but MacKenzie wasn't even a bad kid, and that she didn't even need to be disciplined a whole lot. And another thing, her dad criticizes the police department for having 9 to 10 cars pull up on a 17 to 18-year-old. My guy, according to them, your daughter just intentionally ran into a building, killing 2 people. They're about to roll in deep. In their eyes, your daughter is a reckless and dangerous murderer. As I stated earlier, MacKenzie gives an interview, and one of the things that I couldn't help but to notice is her body language. As she's sitting down, to me, it looks like she's trying to be a little graceful yet dramatic, kind of like a princess. Then she crosses her arms, puts them on the table, and leans forward as if she's saying, yeah, it's me. Like, she's the star of the show, and technically she is the main character, but I do believe that if a person is truly remorseful for killing 2 people, especially their own boyfriend, I would have come to the table a lot more humble, probably even embarrassed. But I don't know, that's just me. Now, I could not have been the only one to peep this. When the interviewer asked MacKenzie if there's anything else that she would like to say before the interview is over, she looks over at her lawyer, leans back, and asks them if she touched on everything right, because she didn't want to force anything and she didn't want to say too much. She literally goes from crying, looking into the camera with this remorseful look on her face, to leaning back, asking her lawyer if she said everything right. To me, again, in my opinion, it felt like a director had just said, "and cut," and she snapped out of character. And I don't know, maybe Netflix just abruptly cut to that scene and so it made it seem like she was faking. And if that is the case, disregard this entire point. But y'all, I could literally go on and on about this case, especially since I found the court documents. So let me know if y'all want a part 2. But until then, you know me, I always like to pay respect to the victims. Dominic Russo was a young aspiring entrepreneur. He made a living trading crypto and had big dreams of opening up a vape shop and a clothing business. And based on a clip in the documentary, my boy had some swag, okay? Davion Flanagan was a running back for Strongsville High School before passing. But because of an ACL and a UCL tear, he changed courses and planned on going to barber school after graduation. Both men were deeply loved, cherished, and seem to have very promising futures. We send our condolences to everyone affected by this tragic accident, and may Dominic and Davion both rest in peace.